Hi, this is Stephanie Miller from The Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from my show on Political Voices Network. By the way, you tweeted you said, with regard to the flag controversy, Alito says he respects his wife's choice to make personal decisions as a private. I can't even get through that sentence. Yeah. As a private citizen. Great, now do abortion. Yeah. I mean, it really is. I can't control this woman. I mean, that's
But I can control yours.
Yeah. Thank you, Dana Goldberg. Thank you. Okay.
I also love the part where he's like really insistent. She likes flags, okay? It sounded like Kavanaugh when he was like, I like beer, okay? I like beer.
She likes flags.
Like, she flies flags, okay? She likes to fly flags. She's a flag flyer, okay? She's a flag flyer.
I mean, and of course Trump celebrated Trump's Alito refusing to recuse himself because no rules or laws apply to Trump or any maggots.
Good boy got a pat on the head. Good boy. Good boy.
Yeah, right? Here's a snossage. Congratulations to United Supreme Court Justice Sam Alito for showing the intelligence, courage, and guts to refuse stepping aside for making a decision on anything January 6th related. I mean, this is another, like, what do you even call this? Jury tampering again, right? It's like another, like, make sure you rule the right way on immunity. I mean, it's so insane, the level we've gotten to with this, the Supreme Court.
No, absolutely. It actually, my blood boils. It's infuriating. You know, we were talking about Melinda French Gates wanting to put $1 billion toward women's rights. I'm like, maybe you could just pay 2 conservative Supreme Court justices to retire.
There you go.
I bet they both take $500 million and call it a day.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I didn't even know she was. How did I miss that she was divorced from Bill Gates?
They've been divorced for a while.
Oh,
3 years ago they separated. Yeah, 2021.
But good for her, and also, girl. $1 billion to people and organizations working to promote women's issues. This part, she says she selected a dozen people to receive $20 million grant they could distribute as they see fit. Oh, pick me. I'll use it to support this entire progressive universe. Pick us. Right?
Yeah, okay. Absolutely. I think we need a show on Bravo called "The Real Ex-Wives of Billionaires." Like that's all we need.
Yeah.
So we've got Bezos. What is his last name? Bezos.
Jeff,
Bezos.
Yeah,
Bezos.
Bezos.
I mean, she's doing the Lord's work.
Great work.
All of these women are like, I'm going to use this money for good.
And I love that it's screw you money. Like I think he criticized, and she's like, "Well, I'm going to double it now."
Yeah.
Yeah. Fantastic. Speaking of wives, we were saying, Dana, this whole family values party. You know, the gays aren't real families, people. They are so quick to throw their family under the bus, right? I mean, Alito rejected calls to recuse himself from any cases involving Trump after stories surfaced his wife flew flags, wherever. In a 3-page letter addressed to members of the Senate, he placed the full blame on his wife, Martha Ann.
Hi, please and thank you.
Have you seen a pic of Martha Ann? Okay.
Yes.
Dana Carvey wants his wig back, but okay. He wants his church lady routine back.
Well, that's special. And there's a flag out there.
And he said she refused to take them down for several days when asked. Oh, my God. Rejecting the accusations that the flags had a political nature. Oh, please. He said the flags did not meet the conditions for recusal, he wrote. He also said, I had nothing whatsoever to do with the flying of that flag. As soon as I saw it, I asked my wife to take it down, but for several days, she refused. So he's admitting he's
and then he goes, there's nothing more I could do. I'm like, get your ass on a ladder and take the flag down.
Right. He said his wife is fond of flying flags. He claimed the flag was flown following a dust-up with neighbors. Neighbors and law enforcement responded that these neighborhood quarrel is saying it was Alito who was the instigator and events happened weeks apart. So, of course, they lied, according to police records and texts. And it's just, have you read the whole story? Because she sounds like a delight.
Oh, I did. I read the whole letter. I mean, if that what you mean, the whole letter.
No, the whole story.
The whole story.
Spitting at the neighbors and...
Yeah.
Just all the yelling and him trying to shove her back in the car and okay.
George Takei had the funniest tweet. I don't know if you saw it, but he said next we're going to see they had another Confederate flag flying at another vacation home, and his wife was going to be like, I didn't like the way that colored lady talked to me at Wegmans.
Yay!
I am quoting
Wegmans
George
is
Takei,
near my mom.
so
okay.
Please know that I would never actually use that term.
I sent you a Paula Poundstone tweet. Joe Day, help mommy.
Which? Oh God, where?
I don't know. It's about the spitting. Okay, we'll find it. Anyway, yeah. By the way, I already talked about this morning, but you said we seriously need to start talking more about his mental decline, like every day. And I've read a letter about all of us who've lost parents to Alzheimer's, or any kind of dementia, recognize this. And, this whole organization called Duty to Warn, it is textbook, his decline. And that's just one of the terrifying reasons, in addition to his criminality and corruption, that is just such a terrifying mix, isn't it?
Absolutely. And then we've got MTG saying again today, if he's in prison, I'm still going to vote for him. Like, this is a cult. It's insane. They're absolutely insane.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, wow. We jumped the shark way. I don't know how long ago that was. I mean,
that was Sarah Palin. And then it got worse from there.
Yeah.
That's when we jumped the shark.
But we always talk, Dana, about this whole party that has enabled this from the Nikki Haley's on down. I just love that someone pointed out Elise Stefanik was shamed for holding a hearing on anti-Semitism on college campuses the same week Trump messaged, President Trump shared a message echoing Nazi Germany. Stefanik is a group of MAGA Republicans who march under the banner of anti-Semitism, even as rhetorical experts raise alarms over his message. How many times does he have to quote Hitler? You don't get to be the party of fighting anti-Semitism, right?
Yeah, I actually can't wait for there's got to be a third tape of him somewhere saying anti-Semitic slurs. I mean, he's on tape saying everything else. So I would not be surprised if there was one.
Yeah. Oh, here's the Paula Poundstone tweet. Dear Stephanie Miller of the Stephanie Miller Show, I was hiking yesterday and a woman on the trail spit. The wind took the phlegm and it splattered right on my forehead. I said, did you listen to yesterday's Stephanie Miller Show? She said, no, I just hate you. Oh, don't spit on Paula Poundstone.
No. Oh, my God.
It's a joke. Somebody told a very true Stephanie Miller fan story, and Chris disbelieved it. And
I didn't believe it
has
either.
It has led to an avalanche of Stephanie Miller Show stories.
Yeah.
Got it. Well, Paula Poundstone, if nothing else, is a great storyteller.
She is. She is.
I was mentioning her great bit about on the subway in New York, the sign that says no spitting, and that she hadn't even thought about it before the sign, and then she found herself wanting to spit the entire ride. Because
Paula Poundstone, I remember clearly a show at Albuquerque at Pope Joy Hall. She laid down on her back and she put her feet up on a stool and she was just pontificating into the air. And she was then talking about a joke about a Slim Jim, how everyone in the audience should just go to 7-Eleven together all at once and we'll walk in one at a time and buy a Slim Jim.
I remember many a show. God, Funny Firm in Chicago, Catch a Rising Star.
Oh, yeah.
Lily Tomlin came to that show. This is back in the long time ago. Anyway, but brilliant. Okay, let's go to Anita in Antifa in Chicago. Antifa, who told the original true Stephanie Miller story.
From Walgreens?
Yes.
Okay.
That was the one.
Hi, Auntie.
Hi, Steffi. How are you?
Good. Go ahead. Despite Chris, I'm fine.
Well, so I didn't say ashwagandha at the top of my lungs. I just sort of muttered ashwagandha. And the person in the next lane said, Stephanie. And that was it. It wasn't. Sorry to be so dramatic. But anyway, the real reason
Karen,
I called
Karen in Chicago has vouched for you, that you are as honest as the day is long. And Chris LeBoy is indeed a bastard person.
The day is long. He is, I know. But, but he looks good, so.
That's why I keep him around.
But anyway, I can't believe I named my dog after Remy McSwain, the character played by Dennis Quaid in The Big Easy.
Oh.
My poor dog.
I know.
We can't have nice things anymore.
He's already 6 years old. Do you think it's too late to change his name?
Yes, sadly. Change his name to Randy Quaid.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Randy Quaid is looking like the better Quaid brother now.
That's great. All right. Well, now it started again. Kelly in Florida. Steph, I was driving my son and his friends home from a football practice. I overheard one of them say, don't shove a fish up your ass, to which I replied, are you a Stephanie Miller fan? He said, I'm more of a Rocky Mountain Mike fan. Another one piped in, Stephanie is more of a serving platter for all her amazing guests. I mean, she has like 11 billion regulars and all of them are amazing, to which my son, who listened to the show every day during his drive to school, whether he wanted to or not, said, shut up all the way up. Maybe go to the top of Shut Up Mountain? Okay. I'm a delivery system for the likes of Dana Goldberg. That's all I am. I'm a bland delivery system for other awesomeness.
Yeah.
That is true. You are my carrier.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're the salad, Dana is the crouton.
Yes.
You are the fluffer. I am the.
All right.
The nutter.
Hey all, Glenn Kirshner here. I hope you'll join me on my new audio podcast, Justice Matters. I'll be using my 30 years as a federal prosecutor and Army JAG to unpack, break down, and explain the legal issues of the day, particularly where the legal intersects with the political. Please look for Justice Matters with Glenn Kirshner wherever you generally get your podcasts.